Hey guys, today we've got a first for the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys my first experience with a ZT knife. USA made ZT knives have been around for as long as I've been collecting. I've just never had one get my attention. Today I was at my local knife store, my buddies John and Tate down at Knives and More. You guys can call them if you're interested in any of the knives I show, or if you're interested in any rare Benchmades, Protex, Spydercos, you name it. They carry a bunch of stuff here in North Alabama, but they ship anywhere. Super cool people. I'll leave their info in the description. But this is the ZT, just came in a couple of days ago, the 0512 BLK, which is the black version. It is an automatic knife that looks very, very cool. ZTs come packaged like a lot of premium USA knives, very minimalistic. You get a little baggie. You do get a little certificate of authenticity, if you will, this little card here. And then you get this little shrink or little bubble wrap baggie that has a little bit of troll candy in it, and it has the knife. In this case, the ZT 0512 BLK. So this knife is a Micarta, black Micarta. The model that predated this, that came out in 2025, was a natural Micarta with a coyote colored brown back. Sorry about that, guys. That was a little cat interference. This one is black Micarta with a black titanium back, deep carry clip that works very well. This is not going to be a knife that I'm going to be cutting with or doing a lot of testing with because it's not my knife. It's a new knife, somebody else's, but it goes in and out of pocket great. The deep carry clip works very well on it. It has great retention, but it doesn't snag up, and it's a very thin profile. It's still a workhorse of a knife. Nice size knife. Nice standoffs. Very clean. Now, I warn you, this thing kicks like a racehorse. I've got Protex, and Protex have a lot of thunk. I think this knife, this ZT 0512, has more power in that automatic than any automatic I've experienced. It's got a lot of side kick. It is a side deployable automatic knife, and it is spring-orific. I mean, this thing, I was holding it earlier, just checking it out. I'm just cleaning off that blade with a little oily rag, playing with it earlier, and it nearly kicked out of my hand. I'm used to automatic knives having a little bit of kick to them when they've got a lot of spring power, but this one is the beast. It has got a CPM Cru-Wear blade that is extremely, extremely sharp. I mean, I don't want to cut much with their knife, but it just laid that paper off like a lightsaber. The HRC on this Cru-Wear is 63 to 64. It is, again, natural micarta, and you've got this chrome ringed recessed button that fits in that handle very well. It's a button lock, so the button actually unlocks it and the button deploys it. But it is semi-recessed into the handle, so it's not going to deploy unintentionally or accidentally. I don't know if I would rate this a one-hander. I mean, I can open and close it with one hand, but it is one that has got some spring tension. I mean, it is a kicker. It is, again, amazingly sharp. Just thin, feels good in hand. There are no hot spots on this knife because you don't have anything sticking out. The clip is very minimalistic. The corners are chamfered off on both the micarta, which to me has always been a softer material, and the titanium feels really good. I think the clip point is very pretty, almost Bowie-esque, so to speak. if you will. Just clean that up a little bit. But you do have some branding on the knife. I think Kai, the same company that makes Kershaw, is responsible for ZT. So you do have the ZT logo on the blade. On the back side, you've got the model number, which I hate, especially for a USA-made company. It seems like they have names, but it's a 0512 BLK for black, KAI USA, the company. It's got a serial number, and it's got CPM Cru-Wear, and it's got ZT on the blade. So negative for me, it does have a lot of billboarding. I'm not a huge fan of the billboarding, but I can live with it because everything else about the knife is exceptional. The ergonomics, fantastic. This little jimped spine here that just gives you great purchase, whether I'm doing push cuts, whether I'm doing pull cuts, whether I'm doing thrusting cuts, you name it. I mean, this knife is ready for work. Cru-Wear holds an edge very well. It's also a pretty tough steel. And this one is coated. It's a coated blade. But I think it is just a very pretty knife. Let's do a couple of quick size comparisons. So a couple of knives that I always compare to are the Benchmade Bug Out, which this is going to be a good bit bigger knife than the Benchmade Bug Out. And then we got the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. It's going to be a little bit smaller than the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This is a Sharpie. Again, this is just to give you a size idea. That's a Sharpie next to it. Good bit longer than a Sharpie. Take our tape measure here. And we'll learn that this guy is going to come in between 7 3/4 and 8 inches. Nearly an 8-inch knife. The blade is 3.5 inches. With a little over 3 1/4 inch cutting area. Very nice sharpening choil here. You'll notice this plunge grind comes all the way down to the end. This inside grip is 3 3/4. That's from right here to right here is 3 3/4. You can put your finger, however, up to here. So you've got easily 4 inches. 4 inches brings you up right here. Really, really comfortable knife. I can't stress it enough. It is a very comfortable knife. Very nice swedge in the blade. Again, to me, it looks like a Bowie. It does have a reversible clip. So that clip, being automatic, can ride on the titanium side, or you can switch it over to left-hand carry. The Cru-Wear is blade stock 0.1610, and the thickness on this knife, I'm guessing, is right around 1/2 inch, 0.5225. And then, again, it's titanium on one side, and then titanium and micarta on the other. So this knife's going to weigh in right at 4.25 ounces. I'm not mad at that for a 3.5 inch blade. Just a little bit larger than an inch per ounce. But, I mean, the kick on this knife, guys, is impressive. I don't know how well you can hear that thwack, but it just thwacks open, looks gorgeous. Again, the first ZT that I've had here on my channel, and I really like this one. The point, or the 0512, I don't know why I threw the decimal in there, the random decimal. The 0512 BLK for the black is a winner. It is a cool knife. I've just recently become enamored with automatic knives, but if you try this guy out, be sure that you've got your fingers on that clip, because when you depress that button, it is going to kick out. Opens quick, easy to use, thin, slicey blade, nice treated Cru-Wear. I think it just looks great. Guys, Thank you for watching. I want to give a special thank you and shout out to all the channel members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to say thank you to anyone who comes in and watches my knife and EDC content. Thank you. I will ask, if you're so inclined, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon. If you'd like to, hit that like button, thumbs up or thumbs down. But most importantly, look out for the guy or gal to your left. Look out for the guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Uh-oh. I'll leave knives and more in the description. Peace.